Zito looked very tough early.
Uniforms with a gold trim. The Pittsburgh Penguins already on the ice wearing gold uniforms with a black trim. This is the first of 2 games. We will bring you from the Pittsburgh Civic Arena tomorrow night. Sunday night, we'll be back live at 8 o'clock Eastern Time with Game 4 of this series.
61 games for the St. Louis Blues this season. 34 of those games were victories. And he'll play every game that the St. Louis Blues play in the preliminary rounds and right through the playoffs if the St. Louis Blues continue.
Second in wins in the National Hockey League this season to Mario Lessard of the LA Kings.
And in goal for the Pittsburgh Penguins, 23-year-old Greg Millen. He actually played more games than Liu, 62 on the season, 25 wins. He's the #1 goaltender for the Pittsburgh Penguins.
And here we go, the Blues in the blue uniforms, the Penguins in the gold. Greg Millen winds it around. The Penguins send up. That's Rod Shutt, number 27, sends to center, broken up by LaPointe for St. Louis. Back the other way, offside. Fedorko ahead of the play for St. Louis. And I see that Coach Red Berenson of the St. Louis Blues has rejoined that high-scoring line of Fedorko, Sutter, and Babbage.
Well, Berenson did switch things around a little bit, but he has to put the 3 guys that have been going so well together back together. Sutter's been quiet in the playoffs so far, no points. Babbage, a 50-goal scorer on the season, he also has been quiet in these first 2 games.
Liut leaves the puck for Brian Maxwell, number 4, up the middle of Fedorko, and he pokes it ahead, intercepted there, in goes the shot that's blocked by a sliding Jerry Hart. And the puck kept in by the Penguins. Good work. This is Hart sending it up the middle, and out come the Blues. This is Sutter across the line, tied up by Price. Puck comes to Babbage, winds and drives off the stick into the crowd, way up into the crowd. Stopping play, and already we got something going here. Maxwell, number 4, getting involved.
Well, the Pittsburgh player coming around, I believe it was Greg Malone, come in with a late hit on Babbage as we see Maxwell stepping in there, kind of the enforcer, but that's actually a late hit. Babbage here will take the puck and shoot it. It'll go off a Penguin and into the stands, but now you'll see the late hit. Here you see the puck going in. There's the late hit by the Pittsburgh Penguin player. I believe it's Malone, and Babbage takes exception to it. And Maxwell, the defenseman for the St. Louis Blues, comes in there. Nothing starting, but they're starting to bump a little bit early in this first period, Sam. 19:16 to go in period 1. No score from Pittsburgh.
Shot from the blue line goes wide up the near side. Shepard battling along the boards. It's kept in by Chapman. It's wound around the boards into the corner. Goes Pedersen, puts it behind the goal. Centering pass, shot blocked, and a save was made. Out comes Ferguson for Pittsburgh. Ferguson along the near boards, pokes it ahead. Shepard goes after it with Pedersen. They go into the corner, bump each other. Shepard sends it back to Ferguson along the boards. Drive by Carlisle, blocked. And out come the St. Louis Blues. Jorgen Pedersen, 22. Bob Myers, the referee, saw a penalty on the St. Louis Blues.
Bob Myers catching the penalty on the first power play. 18:46 to go in the first period. We'll be back.
LaPointe is off at 1:14, 2 minutes for hooking. And the Pittsburgh Penguins, who have a pretty good power play, have the man advantage.
They've improved their power play over the season, Sam. Eddie Johnson, the power play was very bad last season. Eddie Johnson worked on it this year, and it was greatly improved for the Penguins.
Faubert sends out to Rick Keogh, and Keogh scored 55 goals this season, sends it in. Played there by Brown, Scheidel off the boards. Carlisle keeps in deep into the corner. Gardner battling there. Gardner had 18 power play goals in the regular season. Keogh to Gardner. Gardner behind the net. Gardner hooks it out to Keogh, who shoots. Save Liut. Loose puck. It's at the side of the net. Gardner has it. Gardner comes out. His shot is blocked by Ed Keogh. In the corner, Blues have the puck. They try to clear. It's kept in by Carlisle. Carlisle sends ahead for Keogh. In deep to Gardner. Gardner comes out from behind the net. Gardner sends it back to Faubert. Now it's Carlisle. In ahead. It's off the stick of Keogh. And Ed Keogh, number 17, has the puck for St. Louis. Keogh carries. Keogh on him. Shot by Ed Keogh is wide up the near side. It's Rod Shutt with the puck. Shutt sends out off the skate of Faubert. Back past Carlisle. Carlisle sets it up. Right wing, Greg Malone across the line. 2-on-1. Malone with Shutt. Shot. Save Liut. Rebound is over the goal. Into the corner. Rod Shutt centers. Peter Lee has the puck, number 10. Lee turns, fires across for Carlisle. It's off the stick. Battle there. Along the boards, Keogh and Malone. Kia goes down, it's in the corner. Micheletti winds it around. Faubert puts it in deep. In the corner, it's Peter Lee. Penguins putting pressure on. Micheletti on Lee. Lee with the puck along the boards. Now he's hit by Klassen. They're on top of the puck. 19 seconds to go. And the penalty to Rick LaPointe.
And the Penguins really coming out with fire in their eyes. They're throwing that puck around pretty good. We have an injury on the ice. One of the Pittsburgh Penguins is down, as you see the Pittsburgh trainer coming out there. As Mike Liut coming up with a couple of big saves for the St. Louis Blues on this power play. The puck on this power play, they're trying to get the puck over to, of course, Ricky Keough over. He gets those necessary repairs. Those hockey players are tough guys, and a few stitches never holds anybody back.
Malone and Patey on the draw. Blues control, and it's cleared all the way down. 10 seconds to go on the power play for the Pittsburgh Penguins. No score. 16:55 to go first period. You're watching Stanley Cup playoff action on ESPN. This is Johnson across the line. Johnson kept in at the point. It comes across to Pat Price. Price winds up, throws it in front, goes all the way through into the corner. Teams are at full strength. Maxwell back on, winds it around the boards. Price keeps it in, throws it in front. Loose puck there, picked up by Johnson. He's hit from behind. Puck is loose. LaPointe after it there. Sticks go up. Bob Myers spots something. He's going to send two men off.
Looks like a double minor here, as well, it looks like Greg Malone is one of them. He's lost his stick. 16:20 to go in period one. We'll be back with more hockey right after this message.
For Pittsburgh, he's off with Jerry Hart. Hart went off for cross-checking, and Malone for high sticking. Time of the penalty, 3:32. No score in the game. Team skating four aside. Stackhouse, a back pass out of the zone. Price is there and sends it across to George Ferguson. Checked by Sutter. Rides him out of the play. And Sutter and Ferguson are going at it. Well,
Brian Sutter trying to get his team going. You see them going at it. George Ferguson and Brian Sutter exchanging punches along the glass. And you see the referee has moved the other players out to the blue line. And out of range is linesman Randy Minton is ready to step inside. And there you see the two linesmen jumping in and breaking up George Ferguson and Brian Sutter. They threw a couple of punches at each other. These games, Sam, are important. The playoffs, very intense. You could even tell the feeling walking into the building tonight. The people were excited. Just a different feeling come playoff time. We'll see how this all starts. Here's the captain of the Blues, Brian Sutter, taking out George Ferguson right there, getting that left arm up there right underneath the chin of George Ferguson. Now you see Ferguson actually
came back with a stick.
Came back with a stick. Here's Sutter going at it. Good right hand by Sutter, and we'll wait for the announcements on the penalty from referee Bob Myers. As you see George Ferguson in the penalty box for the Pittsburgh Penguins. He was one of the stars of the Penguin victory the other night in St. Louis.
I think Ferguson might get an extra 2 here. They may get 5 minutes each for fighting. Ferguson may get an extra 2. Let's see.
Sutter is in the box along with Jerry Hart, who still has a 1:47 to go in his double minor penalty, along with Greg Malone of Pittsburgh. They'll be in there still for another 1:47, and we'll wait for the announcements on the penalties to Ferguson and Myers. 5 for sure, and we'll see if there's any minors.
For high sticking, 5 minutes for fighting. Pittsburgh penalties. Number 11, George Ferguson, 2 minutes for roughing and 5 minutes for fighting.
Well, they each get 7 minutes. Ferguson gets 2 for roughing, 5 for fighting, and Sutter gets 2 for high sticking and 5 for fighting.
Well, teams will still play at a 4-a-side.
And former Yankee manager Dick Hauser will bring you all the action Monday, April 13th, 8 o'clock Eastern on ESPN, your total sports network. Team skating 4 aside. Carlisle up the boards. Ball back to number 4. Out to center. He's hit there. Down went LaPointe. Loose puck picked up by Mark Johnson. Gets it across to Carlisle. Carlisle comes up. Checked by Micheletti. Gets across the line. Feeds Johnson, who goes in. Nice move. Pass across off the skate. And Liut sticks it aside. Penalty upcoming on the Blues.
St. Louis Blue defenseman taking out the Pittsburgh Penguins, just grabbing him and hauling him to the ice. And we'll have a penalty on Joe Micheletti for the St. Louis Blues. We'll look at it again. Here's Johnson coming in. Babbage going to take him. Johnson here makes a pretty good move on Babbage. Throws the puck across. And now you'll see the penalty to Micheletti. Here he just literally tackles the Pittsburgh Penguin player, and he'll go to the penalty box for 2 minutes at 15:43 of this opening period. We have no score.
7 minutes. 2 and 5. High sticking and fighting. Ferguson is off for Pittsburgh along with Malone. Pittsburgh skating 4 on 3. Paul Gardner being chased from the face-off circle. Gardner has 18 power play goals in the regular season. Rick Keogh tied for 4th in the NHL in power play goals with 20. Puts a backhander on net that Liut sticked aside. Keogh clears the puck. Ed Keogh, steady defensive player for the St. Louis Blues.
He's big. He's got a big reach. He stands up on that blue line. He's not that fancy, but he gets the job done. He plays the body. He heads man that puck. That experience invaluable back there on defense for the Blues.
Carlisle tried to give it to Keogh, and Patey broke it up. Larry Patey, who led the National Hockey League in shorthanded goals, lead for Gardner, goes in with a shot. Save is made, and a penalty is upcoming on the St. Louis Blues. A slashing call by Bob Myers. He's calling him tight now.
Well, if you want to keep the game in control, Sam, you mentioned that brawl they had in Los Angeles against the Rangers. You got to call everything. If there's going to be problems, you got to whistle them down and put these guys in the penalty box. But on the other hand, you don't want to start calling all the little stuff and have stoppages in play and slow the momentum of the game. But we'll look at it again as we don't know who's got the penalty, but that looks like the hook right there as Larry Patey brings down Mark Johnson. You see Carlisle coming in looking for a rebound, but Liut able to cover up on the play, and we have a full house in the penalty box.
It's a slashing penalty on Larry Patey at 4:47. And
SRO in the St. Louis penalty box.
It's still a 4-on-3 skating situation. Patey's penalty will not start until the other one expires. Faubert throws it across for Keogh. Back past Carlisle. Shot off the skate of Klassen. In the corner, it's Gardner. Gardner number 20 across to Carlisle. Penguins skating 4-on-3. Faubert goes in. Faubert against Braunscheidel. In deep for Gardner. Gardner back to Faubert. Faubert, the shot goes wide. And Carlisle can't keep it in the zone. Carlisle goes back. Picks up the puck. And skates up. Right wing. Rick Keogh has it. Keogh. Across the line. Keogh looking for a shot. It's blocked. Taken away by Ed Keogh. A correction on that. That's Ralph Klassen who lifts it in. And Millen sticks it aside to Randy Carlisle. Penguins now 5-on-4. Correction, it's 5-on-3. That penalty now to Patey has started. Two-man advantage for the Penguins. In the corner, it's Shepard. He lost it. And the Blues clear out.
And it'll be a 5-on-3 situation for another 25 seconds before Larry Patey, or I should say before Joe Micheletti comes out. And Larry Patey still has 1:41. An excellent opportunity here for the Pittsburgh Penguins to get themselves on the scoreboard as Jerry Hart comes out of the penalty box. Sam, it's interesting to note that we've played almost 6 minutes in this opening period, and the St. Louis Blues have yet to get a shot on the Pittsburgh Penguin goal. The Penguins have 5 shots on St. Louis's Mike Liut.
5-on-3 advantage for another 25 seconds. 25 seconds to go on the penalty to Micheletti. 1:41 to go on the penalty to Larry Patey. And Peter Lee gets a hand as he returns from the dressing room after being stitched up.
Can we tell you he'd be back?
Yeah.
Sam, on a 5-on-3 situation, the important thing to do is get control inside the St. Louis zone. Then have your 2 wingers take out the 2 defensemen. That eliminates them. Then you have a 2-on-1 on the other player, and this can create a good scoring opportunity for you.
Malone wins the draw. Penguins set it up. Price sends it across. Stackhouse carries in. Stackhouse against Hart. Back pass to Schutt. His feed is out of the zone. Price is back for it. Price across. This is Schutt carrying in. Schutt. Offside, Penguins. 9 seconds to go on the 2-man advantage. Bench.
Red Berenson, and over and closest to us, the head trainer of the St. Louis Blues, Tommy Woodcock.
Off the face-off, back in the Pittsburgh end. Micheletti getting set to return for St. Louis. Penguins come up. Micheletti is back. 5-on-4. Pittsburgh advantage. Stackhouse sends in. Malone has the puck. Malone throws it across the slot to the far side. Stackhouse comes in with a drive. It's high off the glass. Up the near side. Kept in by Price at the point. Sends it ahead for Schutt. Rod Schutt feeds back to Pat Price. Price with a puck. Sends it in deep in the corner. Greg Malone has it. Malone behind the net. Tries to center. It's blocked. Loose puck picked up by Malone. He comes out. Back pass. Shot by Lee. Shanked it. It's blocked in front. Loose. Backhanded by Price is through the crease. In the corner. 40 seconds to go on the power play. Malone. Back pass to the point. Stackhouse to shot. It's wide. Rebound. Loose. Picked up by Malone. Malone in the corner. Malone in the circle. Shoots. Save. Leo. Rebound in. Goal. Rod Shutt. And it's 1-0 Pittsburgh.
And a fight breaks out with 29 seconds to go, and the penalty to Larry Patey. I think Rod Shutt puts the Pittsburgh Penguins on the scoreboard, and some shoving going on after the goal was scored, but the Pittsburgh Penguins pick up a power play goal at 12:56 of this opening period, and Rod Shutt with his third goal of the series and a power play goal gives the Penguins a 1-0 lead.
Time of the goal is 7:04.
As we'll look at it again, the shot will come from the point. Here we'll see the Penguins throwing it around, looking for that one shot on goal. Here's the shot. Liut makes the save. Shutt coming in from behind the net, tucks in the rebound, and Rod Shutt.
There is
Stackhouse.
Rod Shutt. Power play goal for Rod Shutt, and that is his third of the playoffs. And the Penguins take the lead.
Sam, he's picked up some of the goal slack that hasn't been coming from Paul Gardner and Rick Kehoe, who are normally the big scorers for the Pittsburgh Penguins. Rod Shutt coming on real strong. 5 points in 3 games for the Penguins. He, along with Peter Lee, have been playing very well for the Penguins in these first 3 games.
St. Louis Blues unable to get going thus far in this first period. Pedersen sends it in. It's stopped by Millen. Leaves it for Baxter. Baxter winds it around the far side. It's by Kehoe, taken away. Centered, and it's through. And picked up there by hard hit on Risling by Babbage. Penguins come out. Babbage hits Risling again, but Johnson has the puck 3-on-2. Right wing, and it's all the way through. Up the near boards, taken by Babbage, number 10. Sends to Pedersen. Pedersen across the line. Dunlop has the puck. Into Babbage. Save! What a beauty by Millen! Oh, brilliant save. Shot by Kehoe from the point, deflects into the corner. Picked up by Pedersen, hit by Carlisle. Battle in the corner. Dunlop has the puck, centers across. Babbage missed the shot. Maxwell centers. Babbage in front, he fanned on it. Penalty upcoming on the Penguins. And the Blues will get the man advantage. With 12:04 to go, first period. The score, Pittsburgh 1, St. Louis nothing. We'll be back in a moment. Paul Baxter goes off for hooking at 7:56, and the Blues will have the man advantage.
There's Dunlop going in on his backhand, throws it over to Wayne Babbage. Here you see Babbage with that whole left side of the net to put it in, lets the shot go. Greg Millen sliding out, makes a great save on St. Louis's Wayne Babbage. 12:04 to go in this opening period. Pittsburgh 1, St. Louis no score.
St. Louis Blues, 8th in the National Hockey League in power play percentage this season. Zook sends it ahead to Fedorko along the boards. Fedorko, number 24. Bernie Fedorko sends it in deep. Back pass. Backhander by Chapman. Save Millen again. Loose puck picked up by Shepard. Bob Myers blows the whistle.
A hand pass on the play as one of the Pittsburgh Penguins shoving it ahead with his hand. And his fellow teammate making the picking up the puck, and Myers right there to blow the whistle. Here's another good save by Millen. Here you see the puck out front. And I believe Fedorko trying to come out and tuck it in that short side. That's Chapman over there on the backhand. Chapman again trying to pick up the rebound, and the Pittsburgh Penguins clear it down the ice. 1:30 to go on the penalty to Pittsburgh's Paul Baxter.
Millen made another save. Penguins leading St. Louis 1-0. First period, 11:30 to go. And the Blues come up ice. Fired into the corner. Played off the boards by Shepard. Lost control. Chapman puts it in the corner for St. Louis. Picked up by Price. And he clears all the way down. Liut stops it there. Joe Micheletti, number 12, is back for it. Micheletti with Curry. Fedorko on ice. Zook, number 21, ahead for Babbage. Babbage sends it into the far corner. Stackhouse after it with Curry. Along the boards. Lonsberry gives it to Carlisle. Carlisle pokes it ahead for Lonsberry. Lonsberry clears. 45 seconds to go on the penalty to Paul Baxter for Pittsburgh. Penguins leading 1-0. Series tied a game apiece. And it's cleared again.
Andy Carlisle doing an excellent job of getting that puck up and over the Pittsburgh Penguin blue line.
Pedersen intercepts that pass, pokes it out to center. Babbage racing for the puck. Babbage, nice move across the line, but it's offside. That move brought an offside on the Blues with 27 seconds to go. And the penalty to Paul Baxter.
Go in the penalty to Pittsburgh's Paul Baxter.
Penguins win the draw and clear it all the way down. Blues have 5 shots on goal. Penguins have 8. St. Louis Blues, who finished 2nd overall in the National Hockey League. Pittsburgh finished 15th. This is Greg Shepard, number 19. And Faubert clears it all the way down. That'll do it. Baxter returns, games are at full strength. And a standing ovation from the crowd here at the Civic Arena. Dunlop leads Pedersen. Pedersen shot off the stick. Caroms off the glass. Price winds it around for Baxter. Baxter, number 4, cross ice to Rod Schutt. He has the goal in this game. Goes one-on-one with Lapointe. Schutt tries to feed it, blocked by Lapointe. Sent in by Price. Price has it along the boards. Backhands it in front. Stick to side by Liut. Malone has it in the corner. Throws it in front. And it was missed by Peter Lee. Pedersen has the puck for St. Louis. Throws it out of the zone. It's Blake Dunlop, number 19. Dunlop feeds the near side to Lapointe. Lapointe checked by Schutt, sends it in. Millen leaves it for Baxter. Sends it up the boards for Peter Lee. Penguins have the puck. Lee clears the zone. Brian Maxwell, number 4 for St. Louis. Ahead. Across the line. A shot goes wide by Crombeen. And Caroms out to center. Maxwell plays the puck, being checked by Malone. Maxwell goes down. No call there. This is Lee coming back. But a whistle for a 2-line pass stop play with 9:01 to go in this first period. The score, Pittsburgh 1, St. Louis nothing. We'll be back in a moment. Sam Rosen and Pete Stemkowski live at the Igloo, the Pittsburgh Civic Arena. We bring you Game 3 of this preliminary round Stanley Cup playoff action. St. Louis Blues and Pittsburgh Penguins will be right back here Sunday night for Game 4, 8 o'clock Eastern Time, live on ESPN, your total sports network. George Ferguson has the puck. Pittsburgh Penguins leading 1-0. Series tied, a game apiece. It's sent out. Ferguson goes in, but he was offside.
2-line pass. George Ferguson just getting out of the penalty box at 5-minute major with St. Louis's Brian Sutter. As we look at Eddie Johnston, the mystery man of the Pittsburgh Penguins, he was saying today that he knows Mike Liut's weakness, but he's not going to disclose it until the season is over. Everything's psychological with Eddie. He always likes to keep the other team guessing. And he's got the Blues guessing. The Blues got their hands full with these Pittsburgh Penguins.
Last year, Eddie coached the Chicago Blackhawks, and they took out the Blues in 3 straight in the first round of the playoffs.
Trying to figure, if he knows Liut's weakness, why doesn't he tell his teammates at least? But he's going to wait till after the playoffs are over.
Playing the Blues zone. Maxwell up the near side of Tony Curry, number 15. Back to Maxwell, who carries. 8:25 to go. That pass broken up by Carlisle. Takes a bump. It's poked away. In goes Sutter. Sutter goes deep. Backhands a pass. And another save by Millen. A tremendous save by Greg Millen.
Bernie Federko coming in. Sam and Millen, an excellent save. As Sutter and Federko combined on a 2-on-1, and Greg Millen slides across and makes a wonderful save to keep the Pittsburgh Penguins still ahead by a score of 1-0. Here you see Sutter throwing it over. You'll see Federko coming into your screen right there. Lets the shot go. Millen comes sliding out to his right, makes the save, and covers up on the play-in. Great save by this youngster, a little guy, Greg Millen, in goal for the Penguins. We should note in Game 1 of the series, I think he stopped close to 50 shots in St. Louis in Game 1.
Stackhouse is called for penalty. 11:45 the time, so St. Louis will have a man advantage. Skating 5-on-4, loose puck. Blues have the puck. This is Micheletti with a drive, save Millen, rebound, score. Power play goal. The Blues get on the board. Looks to be Brian Sutter tying it up at 1-1 on the rebound.
Sam, face-offs always so important, especially in your own end. The Blues winning the face-off from the Pittsburgh Penguins, and the puck coming back to, I believe, Joe Micheletti on the play. Here's Micheletti letting the shot go from the point. Millen will make the first save, and here you'll see Sutter all alone over to the left of the net, and he tucks in the rebound, and a power play goal for Brian Sutter, his first. of the Stanley Cup playoffs.
11:51 the time of the goal. Micheletti getting one of the assists. 1-1 the score. Big goal for the Blues. They look to be a little tight, and they come alive and tie this game up. Blues come back out. This is Fedorko carrying. Left wing feed. Shot through into the near corner. Loose puck. And it's cleared out by the Penguins. Just 6 seconds after that penalty to Ron Stackhouse. And the Blues come in with a power play goal. Loose puck in the corner. Curry's after it there. Puts it behind the net. Loose puck side of the net. Centered out. And Curry was tied up by Price. This is Lonsberry carrying to center. Lonsberry across the line. Takes his own pass off the boards. Hit by Kia. Down they go. Rick Keough takes the puck. It's sent in deep behind the net. Comes up the near side. Blues have it. 7:15 to go in this first period. 1-1 the score. Millen is on top of the puck at the side of the net. 7:11 to go in this first period. 1-1 the score.
That last goal for the St. Louis Blues, a power play goal. Brian Sutter from this man, Bernie Fedorko, won the faceoff, and Joe Micheletti. That was at 11:51 and ties us at 1. There is centerman Bernie Fedorko, who led the St. Louis Blues for the second year in a row in scoring, winning a big faceoff deep in Pittsburgh zone, getting the draw back to Micheletti. Micheletti getting the shot on goal, and Sutter there to tap in the rebound.
Off the faceoff, shot by Pettersson, saved by Millen. Rebound, a soft one. Babbage didn't get much on it. Millen covers up for another faceoff. Both teams have scored power play goals. Rod Shutt at 7:04 from Malone and Stackhouse, and Brian Sutter from Fedorko and Micheletti, as Pete mentioned. 1-1 the score. And game one, which was won by St. Louis 4-2, is actually a 3-2 game. They scored with 1 second left on an empty net. As you mentioned, Millen made 44 saves. 48 shots were taken on goal by the Blues in that game. Penguins hung in there, and then they won game two, 6-4. This is Rod Shutt across with a drive that's blocked by Micheletti. Sends it up the boards. Babbage has it, fires it out to center, broken up by Stackhouse. Back into the St. Louis zone, offside Pittsburgh. 6:49 to go in this first period.
Sam, the Blues look like they've loosened here at the Igloo, as you call it in Pittsburgh tonight. 1-1 with 6:40 to go in this opening period.
Jerry Hart, number 2, lifts it ahead. Into the Pittsburgh zone. Stackhouse back for it. Pettersson after him. Up the boards for Ferguson. Ferguson carries. We've settled down into some good hockey action now. Stackhouse carries. Feedback for Ferguson. Cross the line. Gets by Babbage. Babbage took it away. Out to center. Pettersson, number 22, cross with a drive off the stick of Stackhouse and into the crowd. Stopping play with 6:21 to go. Good play by a fan. Making the catch. One
Blues lineup with a serious virus. His temperature, according to the Blues official, has gone down today, and he may join the Blues for tomorrow's game.
Loose puck picked up by the Blues. It carries behind the net. Micheletti with a hard hit there on Bullard. Loose puck along the boards, picked up by Zook. Mike Zook, number 21, comes out. It's a 3-on-2, right wing to Babbage. Babbage tries to feed Zook, comes through. Millen covers up. 5:56 to go, first period. 1-1 the score. We'll be back in just a moment. Pittsburgh Penguins tied a goal apiece. Mark Johnson on the face-off for Pittsburgh, but it's won by the Blues. Brownscheitel, a shot, stick, save Millen. Rebound to Lonsberry for Pittsburgh, winds it around. Paul Baxter plays a weird carom, but it's kept in by the Blues. Brownscheitel sends it in deep. Pat Price sends it off the boards. Kia keeps it in for St. Louis. Blues applying some pressure. Larry Patey with the puck sends it into the corner. It's Blair Chapman, number 14. He's hit there. Loose puck played by Johnson. Johnson hit by Chapman. Battle behind the goal. Stackhouse comes in. They freeze it for a face-off with 5:29 to go, and the Blues starting to apply some pressure now. Johnson against Patey. St. Louis Blues, an explosive team. They had 10 players score over 20 goals. 5 scored over 30, which is one short of the NHL record of 6 players scoring over 30 in a season. Sent out to center. Brownscheitel back pass to Kia. Kia sends it up the near side, broken up by Carlisle. Back the other way, it's Ed Kia, number 17. Cross to Jack Brownscheitel, up the middle, Larry Patey, number 6. Patey sends it in the Pittsburgh zone. Ross Lonsberry back for it there, checked by Blair Chapman, ties him up. Lonsberry sends it around for Stackhouse. This pass comes out of the zone. Patey back for it. 4:55 to go, first period, 1-1 the score. Kia, cross ice, picked up on the fly, knocked away by Rick Keough. Blues send it back in. It's kicked out. Loose puck in center. Played back in by Blair Chapman and stopped by Greg Millen, who's made some great saves here in the first period. Puck out of the zone. Fedorko sends it back to Maxwell. Now Jerry Hart, number 2. Blocked by Carlisle. His pass broken up by Tony Curry, number 15. Fanned on a pass. Loose puck picked up by Maxwell. Maxwell carries across with a drive. Save Millen. He holds it, drops it behind the net. Battle there in the corner. It's poked free by Sutter. Carlisle battling. It's in behind the net. Fedorko. Fedorko's centering pass out of the net. Kicked away. Penalty upcoming. Looks to be on the Pittsburgh Penguins once again as the Blues continue to apply the pressure.
They're taking it over from the Pittsburgh Penguins. The Penguins have stopped skating. It's that clear. The puck is not being put in the deep in the St. Louis Blues zone. Most
$1,000 and a shot against a ranked contender. Thursday night, top-ranked boxing from Totowa, New Jersey.
Important face-off deep inside of the Pittsburgh Penguins zone. Greg Shepard against Bernie Fedorko of the Blues.
Malone. Greg Malone off for cross-checking. At 15:49, Blues with another power play opportunity. They scored a power play goal earlier. That puck cleared all the way down by Greg Shepard. 3:55 to go first period, 1-1 the score. Blues with a puck and they come up. Bernie Fedorko, number 24, leading scorer on the Blues with over 100 points. Penalty upcoming. Baxter is going to go, I believe. And they send 2 men now fighting. Sutter, Dick Baxter.
There was a penalty originally called on the, I believe, on the St. Louis Blues, and Sutter didn't even take his glove off and gave Baxter a left hand right in the face. Baxter went down. And there is Paul Baxter, who took a shot from Brian Sutter.
Starting to get a little out of hand again. Baxter, he's a tough guy. He was really shaken up. There is Sutter. He apparently has taken it on himself to get these Blues aroused.
Well, there's Baxter getting up, took a pretty good left jab. Here we'll see how this thing all started. Here's Baxter taking Sutter into the boards. Now there's going to be a penalty called here on whom I don't know. It could be Sutter right there as he gave him the stick. And there's Myers coming in. Now you'll see the two separate, and Sutter will throw a left hand at Baxter. Here we'll see them separating. Here's Sutter. Boom! Left hand right on the nose of Baxter. Baxter goes down. And referee Bob Myers is now at the penalty bench. You see Baxter on your right there. He seems okay. He's in there along with Greg Malone, who still has 1:35 to go on his cross-checking penalty.
Originally, Myers sent them both off for minor penalties, and then we'll see what he gives Sutter.
Well, Sam, the way I see it, I can't see Baxter getting any more than 2 minutes. If he got something for riding Sutter into the boards, fine, but Sutter has to get an extra something for that left hand he threw.
I think he may have called him for a high sticking originally, the original penalty.
And there you see the captain of the Blues and the Blues goal scorer, Brian Sutter. We have a 1-1 score here with 3:46 to go in this opening period. Rod Schutt scoring for the Penguins, and Brian Sutter getting his first goal of the playoffs, getting the goal for the Blues.
Sutter got 2 minutes for slashing. And another 2 minutes, 4 minutes for Sutter and 2 minutes for Baxter.
Well, I guess Sutter got 2 for that left jab.
2 for slash, 2 for rough.
Must be nice, eh? Just walk over and punch a guy in the head, and you get 2 minutes. I mean, what a wonderful way to release your frustrations. Get on the ice, punch somebody in the head, and go sit down for 2 minutes.
There it is.
I really feel that the Blues got off a little light on that one. That left hand. We had an incident the other night in the Los Angeles Kings and New York Ranger game where Barry Beck reached over and gave Rick Chartrand a pretty good left hand. He drew blood, and he got 5 minutes for that, but that was a pretty good left hand. Here we'll see how it all started. Baxter riding Sutter into the boards. Baxter initially called probably for boarding, and then Sutter coming in with that cross check. So there was 4 minutes right there. Each player had 2 minutes each. Now you'll see where Sutter gets the extra 2. Right there, the left hand, bingo. Right in the noggin of Baxter. Baxter goes down, and you see referee Bob Myers at the penalty box.
Baxter goes off 2 minutes for elbowing. Sutter gets 2 minutes for slashing and 2 minutes for roughing. Malone is off, 1:35 to go on his penalty. And don't forget, Tomorrow night, Sunday night, live at 8 o'clock Eastern Time. We'll be right back here at the Pittsburgh Civic Arena for Game 4. We will continue. Baxter off. When Baxter returns, the Pittsburgh Penguins will have the man advantage.
Defensive forward for the Penguins.
Shepard against Fedorko. Loose puck. Hook to the blue line, out of the zone. Micheletti is there. Micheletti and Zook on ice. Left wing feed to Curry going in. Drop pass to Micheletti. Feed Zook. Zook goes in and shoots. Shanks the shot. Millen covers up. Played that like an infielder diving for a ground ball. Nice play by Greg Millen.
Out of his crease to cover up.
Micheletti pokes it to Zook along the board. Zook is checked there. Poke free. Carlisle clears all the way down. 1:05 to go in the penalty. The original penalty to Greg Malone. Blues come back. Across the line comes Zook. Drops it for Curry and loses to Shepard. Shepard in the corner, checked by Curry. Loose puck. Carlisle battling along the boards. It comes to Shepard. Could not clear. It's kept in nicely at the point by Micheletti. Sends it ahead for Zuki. Checked by Carlisle. Shepard comes in. Shepard looks to clear and does. 35 seconds to go on the penalty to Greg Malone. 55 seconds now left in the penalty to Baxter, and 2:55 in the penalty to Sutter, Brian Sutter. We got 4 minutes. Two minors across the line. This is Micheletti along the boards. Micheletti. Back pass. Zook to Micheletti. Pass ahead in the slot. The shot is blocked. Picked up by Fedorko. Back pass to Micheletti along the blue line. Feeds Zook. Cross ice. Fedorko back to Micheletti. He drives one. It's kicked wide. Up the near side to Zook. Zook sends it into the corner for Fedorko. Malone is back on. Teams are 4 aside. Centering pass comes through and out to the blue line. Zook keeps it in. Team skating 4 aside. Micheletti high in the slot. Shoot. Save Millen. Good stick save. Rebound in the corner. Loose puck. Fedorko had it poked away and it's cleared. 1:50 to go in this first period. Pass is stolen by Malone. Drops it for Lee. Lee, the shot blocked by Kia. Lee puts it side of the net. Liu puts it back in the corner. Kia sends it up boards and out of the zone. Penguins now have the man advantage, skating 5-on-4. Price feeds Shutt. Shutt sends it in. It's by Liu. Malone has it for Pittsburgh. Malone checked by Pedersen. Back pass Faubert. In front, blocked by Kia, taken away, and here come the Blues. Patey, who had 8 shorthanded goals during the season, feed to Pedersen. Pedersen pokes it ahead, taken by Malone with 1:10 to go in the period. Malone comes up. Malone to Shutt, offside, Pittsburgh. 1:07 to go, first period. 1:21 to go, and the penalty to Brian Sutter, and 1-1 is the score.
Well, we got this. Our producer, happy anniversary to Scotty and Till Connell on their 30th.
Yeah, 30th. We're forgetting some names. We'll get to them. We'll run down the list of well-wishers.
Everybody and their all their friends in the National Hockey League, I know,
absolutely,
would like to convey their congratulations and their best wishes.
Crombeen goes in with a shot and a save. Millen, rebound is loose and it's in behind the goal. Picked up by Gardner. 40 seconds to go in the period. Penguins with a man advantage. Carlisle out to Rick Keogh in center. 2-on-2. Crosses. Keogh pulls up, sends it in deep for Gardner. Gardner tried to get it in front, blocked by Keogh. What a defensive game Ed Keogh is playing. All the way down it comes. 20 seconds to go in this first period. 1-1 the score. Carlisle to Keogh. Keogh sends it out to center, blocked by Jerry Hart. Hart in control, throws it into the Pittsburgh end. 10 seconds to go in the period. Penguins with a man advantage. Gardner has the puck. 5 seconds to go in the period. Keogh carries. Hooks it ahead. It's broken up by Patey. That'll do it for the first period. Here at the Pittsburgh Civic Arena, 14 seconds remain. The penalty to Brian Sutter, which will carry over into the second period. But at the end of one, things finally settling down, and we're tied 1-1.
Well, the Penguins coming out and controlling. I thought the first 6 or 7 minutes of this opening period, the Blues suddenly found their legs.
1-1 the score. Game 3 preliminary round. We'll be here for Game 4 tomorrow night, Sunday night, live at 8 o'clock Eastern Time. Loose in center. Patey sends it ahead. Millen comes out. That'll do it for the penalty. Loose puck. And it's picked up by Carlisle. Brian Sutter returns to the ice. Teams are 5 aside. Picked up by Faubert. Lost it. Carlisle carries. Carlisle, nice stick handling. Shoot, save made by Liut. Rebound, Patey clears it all the way down. And it comes on goal. That takes away the icing that would have been called. Greg Malone sends it up the near side, kept in by Fedorko. Faubert's pass out comes to center, picked up by Malone. Kia, who's played a fine defensive game, throws it ahead. Out comes Millen and sticks it aside. Out to center, Peter Lee picks up the puck. Poked back the other way. Delayed offside on the Blues. 19:04 to go in the second period. 1-1 is the score. Brian Sutter, maybe we'll see some ice time for a change.
Well, he trying to get his team going. The Blues came out flat in that first period. The Penguins dumped the puck deep inside the St. Louis Blues zone, and they really ganked them. They played a physical first 6 or 7 minutes of that first period, Sam. Sutter got into a fight with George Ferguson, and he got into a little mix-up with Paul Baxter, and I think it got his club going a little bit. It's a strange way to get your team going, but it seemed to hype up his team a little bit, and they controlled the play after that first 10 minutes of that first period.
That's George Ferguson carrying the puck for Pittsburgh. Nice stick handling. Ferguson bumped by Micheletti at the line. Price picks it up for Pittsburgh. Price feeds to Bullard. The rookie fires it in. Mike Bullard had a good game in game number 2. Picked up a couple of assists. And Babbage was sandwiched by Mark Johnson and Pat Price and went down hard. But he's okay and picks up the puck with his stick. Loose puck in the Pittsburgh end. Price picks it up. Sends ahead, broken up by Micheletti. Loose puck in center. Picked up by Lapointe. Lapointe's feet a little too far for Babbage going in. Millen is there. Winds it into the corner. Mark Johnson has it. Johnson loses, and Pettersson has the puck. Pettersson circles in center. Penguins playing without Errol Thompson, who's suffering a back problem. Rookie Mike Bullard is in the lineup, number 22 for Pittsburgh. Puck comes behind the net, turns up the near side. Penguins try to clear out and do. Played in center by Lapointe, sends it across. Lapointe has trouble with Bullard. Lapointe goes down. Johnson picks up the puck. Johnson tries to pass. Loose sticks all over the ice. One in the goal, one in the corner. And finally, the Blues come up with a puck. Poked away from Babbage by Baxter. Babbage gets back. That pass intercepted by Baxter. Carlisle has the puck. Carlisle falls down. Baxter has the puck. Gardner feeds across and goes Rick Keogh. Keogh comes in front. The shot saved. Liut rebounds behind the net. Poked into the corner by Patey. Lapointe plays it there. Lapointe hit by Gardner. Down goes Lapointe. Patey has the puck. He's hit by Lonsberry. And the Penguins starting to take the body a little bit. Klassen's pass intercepted by Baxter. He's hip checked by Patey, and Carlisle has the puck. Carlisle off the boards and out to center. Down to the St. Louis zone. Ed Kia is back for it. 16:50 to go, second period. 1-1 the score. Baxter keeps it in. Baxter works his way in and shoots. Save Liut. Nice leg save. Carlisle has the puck. In deep for Keogh, centers, and it's all the way out of the zone.
Excellent play by Paul Baxter going in and getting a shot away on Liut. Liut standing up, making the save, and the Penguins suddenly starting to throw their weight around.
Ed Kia sends it back for St. Louis. Baxter plays it off the rebound, lifts it clear. It's into the crowd. 16:25 to go, second period. 1-1 the score. We'll be back in a moment. Sam Rosen and Pete Stemkowski, and there's Bernie Fedorko.
Bernie Fedorko on the season, 31 goals, 73 assists for 104 points for the Blues.
He's had 3 consecutive outstanding seasons. Penguins clear out. This is Lee breaking down against Brian Maxwell. Poked away nicely by Maxwell in the corner. Maxwell with a hit on Lee. Loose puck at the goal line, picked up by Sutter. Sutter fires it ahead. Wright chases with Fedorko on him. Across the Ron Stackhouse, number 3. The big defenseman sends it out to Peter Lee in center. Lee throws it into the corner. Tony Curry plays it, number 15. Lee comes in for a little check on Curry. Loose puck, Malone throws it side of the net. Picked up by Lee. Lee tried to center. It's blocked by Hart, and out of the zone it comes. Pat Price, number 2, sends it ahead. Malone puts it in the St. Louis end, and Hart brings it back out. Down the right side comes Curry, tied up by Pat Price, rides him out of the play. Rod Shutt is checked behind the goal line. Centering pass at the side of the net. Hart keeps it in deep. Malone plays it there. Shutt pokes it out to center. Jerry Hart is there. Jerry Hart, veteran defenseman, played with the New York Islanders, 1 season with Quebec. Sent in, offside, St. Louis. 15:21 to go, second period. We remain tied 1-1.
Suddenly the Blues are coming out and doing a little hitting. That's what you got to do in playoff hockey. Is when you forecheck, you can't go around waving your stick. You have to come in and play the body and have that second man coming in real quick to pick up that puck and either look for your point man or that third man in the slot. We're tied at 1 with 15:21 to go in period 2, and we're at the Igloo here in Pittsburgh, as my partner Sam Rosen calls it. Where did you get the name Igloo for this place?
Now, well, it might look a little like an igloo, but they do have the Igloo Club here.
Okay, that's why you call it the Igloo.
All right.
I've been here once or twice in my lifetime, but the Igloo hasn't really come up.
But it sure looks a little like an igloo from the outside.
There's the young Swede we just saw, Jorgen Pedersen, who scored the winning goal in the first game of this preliminary round for the St. Louis Blues. Shots on goal. The Blues have 14, and the Penguins have 11.
Randy Carlyle for Pittsburgh carries up. Carlyle the center. Pokes it ahead. Coming down is Mike Bullard. Bullard goes in and shoots wide. Into the corner. Babbage bumps there. Loose puck picked up by Kia. Up the boards. Carlyle couldn't keep it in. Pedersen breaks out. Tries to feed Dunlop. Broken up nicely by Paul Baxter. Bullard comes back. Bumped with his own man, Greg Shepard, and fell down. Babbage has the puck. Babbage winds up, fires it into the corner. Millen stops it behind the net for Baxter. And it looked like Dunlop and Bullard got their skates caught at the blue line. They finally got untangled. Blues send it in. Baxter winds it around for Carlyle. Carlyle plays it in the corner. Carlyle gets through the traffic, pokes it up the boards. Dunlop's pass to Pedersen, taken away by Shepard. Shepard for Pittsburgh. Goes in and drives one off a stick, gloved by Liut. Mike Liut sends it up the boards. Dunlop to Babbage. Babbage hit at the line like Gardner went flying. Pedersen feeds it in. Brownscheitel pokes it ahead. Picked up there by Dunlop. Fires across. Kia plays it off the boards. Kia pass off a skate and out to center.
Babbage going to the bench very slowly. That's Ligament City when Gardner getting low underneath Babbage and knocking him to the ice. Babbage very slowly goes to the St. Louis Blue bench.
Centering pass from Chapman was broken up. Gardner tangles in the corner with Klassen. It's wound around. Chapman goes Stafford, so does Gardner. Chapman has the puck. Chapman comes, sends it to Klassen. His pass goes in. It deflected off the Penguins. Might have hit Pat Price and deflected in. And it's 2-1 St. Louis.
Ralph Klassen on a give and go with Chapman actually looking to throw the puck out in front of Chapman. We'll see a give and go here. Here's Chapman with the puck. He'll throw it over to Klassen, who's over behind it. And here's Chapman throwing it over to Klassen. Now Klassen wants to give it back to Chapman here. Here he goes to throw it out to Chapman. It hits the Pittsburgh Penguin defenseman and goes in behind the Pittsburgh goaltender Greg Millen. And for Ralph Klassen, his first goal of the National Hockey League playoffs, and gives the St. Louis Blues a 2-1 lead with a little over 13 minutes to go in period 2.
Puck sent in, but the Penguins were offside. 13-17 to go, second period. St. Louis 2, Pittsburgh 1. We'll be back in a moment. Lead in this game. This series tied a game apiece. This is game 3. You're watching it live on ESPN. This is Sutter going in. We'll have game 4 for you tomorrow night, Sunday night at 8 o'clock Eastern time. Rod Shuttle on the board, sends it out of the zone all the way down. This will be an icing on the Pittsburgh Penguins. Maxwell makes the touch. They'll bring it all the way back. 13:01 to go in the period. And the Blues have taken a little of the life out of the Pittsburgh Penguins.
Well, Sam, the Penguins seem to go into a little bit of a lull. They let the Blues take over. I mentioned from about the first half, or from the second half of that first period on, and suddenly in about the first 7 or 8 minutes, the Penguins came out and they started to hit and started to bump a little bit. That was a tough break for the Pittsburgh Penguins there, and as Ralph Klassen attempting to throw the puck out in front to Blair Chapman had hit the Pittsburgh Penguin defenseman, but it all counts, and the Blues have a 2-1 lead with 13 minutes to go in period 2.
Nice breakout pass from Price to Lee. Lee goes in, pulls up. Lee shoots, save Liut. Rebound, shot takes a hit from Curry. Hart pokes it away. Checked by Lee, winds it around the boards. Up the near side, Stackhouse keeps it in. Penalty being called. Bob Myers blows the whistle. Jerry Hart getting involved. Maxwell is in there.
Jerry Hart, one of the Pittsburgh Penguin players, and Bob Myers, I believe, is calling 2 minutes each for roughing.
Greg Malone is in there. There's Maxwell. He was involved earlier.
Well, he's their policeman. He's their Nick Fatiu of the St. Louis Blues. He gets in there right away and makes sure that nothing else develops. The score with 12:44 to go in the second period. The St. Louis Blues 2 and the Pittsburgh Penguins 1. Once he's in the box for the Pittsburgh team. 12:40 to go in period 2.
Lee takes it away. Lee shot. Save Liut. Rebound cleared out and picked up by the Blues. Fedorko a back pass to LaPointe. Team skating 4 aside. Blues leading it 2-1. Rick LaPointe, number 18, comes out. Checked by Lee and almost lost it, but LaPointe gets back. Sends it ahead to the line. Sutter tied up by Carlisle. Sutter sends it back into his own zone to Joe Michelotti, number 12. Michelotti being chased by Peter Lee. Michelotti had trouble with it. Now in control. Starts to come up. Feast to Bernie Fedorko, number 24. Fedorko carries in. Fedorko tries to split the defense, is pulled down. Centering pass comes to LaPointe, who carries in deep. Back pass, shot goes wide. Millen went flying, hit by Fedorko in front. LaPointe keeps it in. Fedorko behind the net. Looks for the wraparound, blocked by Carlisle. Fedorko again comes out the near side. His centering pass stolen by Malone. Sends to Carlisle. Carlisle coming down, fed the right wing to Lee. Lee blocked by LaPointe. Carlisle has the puck. Back pass, it's out of the zone. Penguins have to regroup. It's fired back in, blocked by LaPointe. LaPointe carries up. LaPointe winds up and drives it. It's off the glove of Millen. It's into the corner, picked up by Ferguson, checked by Pettersson. Now Pat Price for Pittsburgh. Up the middle, and here come the Penguins. Mike Bullard, left wing to Ferguson. Ferguson against Kia. Ferguson goes in. Kia trying to ride him out. Score! A centering play by George Ferguson. That might have gone in off a St. Louis player.
That
It
goal
is 2-2.
very similar that the St. Louis Blue goal scored by Ralph Klassen as George Ferguson goes to throw it in front to the rookie Mike Bullard. As well, look at it again. Here you see Ferguson going wide on Eddie Kia. Here he'll stop, make the fake on Kia. Here he'll go to throw it out front. Here we watch him. He'll get his stick on it right here. He throws the puck out in front, and it goes off the rookie Mike Bullard and behind Mike Liut. And 2 goals scored that are very similar. One by Klassen and that one by the rookie Mike Bullard. And we have a score of 2 with 10:50 to go in the second period.
Play made by Ferguson. 2-2 the score. Team still skating 4 aside. Bullard lost the puck. This is Pettersson picking it up. And the teams are back at full strength. Sent across, and out comes Pettersson, number 22. Fires it in, it's blocked. Carams into the corner. Ferguson plays it there. Ferguson avoids a check, comes up the near side. George Ferguson, a good skater with a lot of speed, put the rush on Kia, and his pass went in, deflected off the skate of Bullard. There's a shot by Babbage and a save by Millen. Rebound play by Stackhouse. Checked by Klassen. Babbage has the puck. Sends it into the corner to Dunlop. Back pass to Braunscheitel. He gives it to Kia. Kia the drive, score! A deflection in front by Wayne Babbage, and the Blues have quickly regained the lead, 3-2.
Eddie Kia getting that puck at the blue line, letting it go, and Wayne Babbage, a 50-plus score on the National Hockey League season for the St. Louis Blues, comes drifting in across in front of Greg Millen and deflects it. Here you'll see the shot by Eddie Kia. Lets it go from just inside the blue line. You'll see Babbage just outside of your picture deflecting the puck and going in over a fallen Greg Millen. And Wayne Babbage picks up a St. Louis goal with about 10 minutes to go in this second period. Gives the Blues a 3-2 lead as we look at the bench and Red Berenson, coach of the St. Louis Blues.
9:58 the time of the goal. Blues have a 3-2 lead. Baxter for Pittsburgh sends to Carlisle. Loose puck in center. Baxter carries. He's checked by Patey. Puck picked up by Brown Scheitel to Jerry Hart. Now Larry Patey. Out to center it comes. Carlisle sends it back in. Mark Johnson coming down. Keogh's in front. Shot, save, Liut. It's loose at the side of the net, and Liut covers up. He hugs it to the post. 9:40 to go. Second period. St. Louis 3, Pittsburgh 2. We'll be back in a moment.
Second goal that the Pittsburgh Penguins scored. Here you see Ferguson throwing it out in front, right there on your screen. It looks like it hits Bullard in the leg. It looks like it hit Bullard in the leg and went in, but we'll wait for the official. That was the Pittsburgh Penguins' second goal. They have yet to
they have made an
advantage. They have given Ferguson the goal on assists from Bullard and Price, and that made it 2-2, and then Babbage made it 3-2 from the Blues for assists from Eddie Kia and Jack Brown Scheitel at 9:58.
In front, score! Mark Johnson on a feed by Randy Carlisle, and we are tied at 3-3, and the goals are starting to come in a hurry.
Well, what do they say about low-scoring playoff games where defense is so important? This one is blown wide open all of a sudden. As an excellent play by Randy Carlisle, the Pittsburgh Penguin defenseman, puts Mark Johnson, one of the heroes of the United States Olympic team last year. Johnson coming in on Liut on the backhand, digs Liut out, and ties the score at 3 with 9.5 minutes to go in this second period. And for Mark Johnson, his first playoff goal.
10:31, the time of that goal. So the Penguins coming right back, a little over half a minute after the Blues had regained the lead. 3-3 the score. Blues come up. Pedersen, Fedorko losing on a poke check. Blues are offside. 9:10 to go in the second period.
4 goals scored, 2 of them on deflections. Klassen and Ferguson both on deflections. And then Babbage and Mark Johnson has tied it up for the Pittsburgh Penguins.
Last 3 goals in about a minute and a half. Penguins come up again. Greg Malone fires off the skate of Lee. Jerry Hart plays the puck. Out to center. Played there by Stackhouse. Fires it back in. Maxwell clears it out all the way down. Icing was waved off. No, this will be an icing on the St. Louis Blues. 8:44 to go in the second period. Crowd has come alive as the Penguins have come up with a couple of goals here, and 3-3 is the score.
Momentum has changed so much in this game so far, Sam. We played a little over half of the game. The Penguins early in the first period took control of the game, then the Blues control it the rest of the way. The Penguins again early in this second period took control. Blues once again took command of the game. Now the momentum is shifted back to the Pittsburgh Penguins.
Maxwell for St. Louis winds it around. Curry checked along the boards. Cannot clear. Shutt keeps it in. Blocked by Hart in the circle. Shutt after him. Hart sends it up the middle. The Blues have it. Fedorko clears the zone. And the Penguins force it back in. Sutter having problems at the line. Lee and Malone double team him. Lee gets it ahead, but Fedorko is there for St. Louis. 3-3 the score. This is game 3 of this preliminary round series. Best 3 out of 5. Sutter pokes it ahead. Fedorko across the line, stopped by Stackhouse, who clears it. Maxwell for St. Louis to Tony Curry. Avoids a check with Shutt, but Shutt took it away. Shutt pulled down. Penalty coming to the St. Louis Blues. Holding is the call at 12:06. There's 7:54 to go in the second period. 3-3 the score. We'll be back in a moment. Penguins have a man advantage as Jerry Hart goes off 2 minutes for holding at 12:06. 3-3 is the score. Penguins scored 92 power play goals during the regular season. Rick Keogh had 20. Paul Gardner had 18. Rod Shutt had 11. They're skating 5-on-4 with the score tied 3-3. Carlisle tried to send in deep, blocked by Patey. Carlisle pokes it ahead. Gardner knocks it down. Gardner's pass to Faubert. Faubert the shot blocked in front. Carries to the far side. Carlisle pokes it in deep. Puts it behind the net for Gardner. In front. Lunsbury was stopped by Liut. Shot goes high. Blocked by Liut. Carlisle behind the net. Carlisle looking in front. Gardner's at the side of the crease. Carlisle the shot. Save Liut. He covers.
Randy Carlisle links it in play as there's a big jam up in front of Mike Liut in front of the St. Louis Blue goal, as we have some pushing and shoving going on out in front here. Nothing, no gloves being dropped or anything, but there was a big scramble in front of Mike Liut.
Carlisle
You see
and
Mike
Crombie.
Crombie and Carlisle there. If I was Carlisle, I'd get out of there. He's a very valuable player of the Pittsburgh Penguins. And he and Crombie are going at it, and there will be minor penalties. There was some very heavy traffic in front of Mike Liut, in front of the St. Louis goal. Here you see Randy Carlisle standing behind that, looking for a Penguin that's open. He's looking and looking. Now you see the jam up in front of Liut. Here's the jam up. 2 Penguins, now 2 Blues. Here's Carlisle coming out unmolested from behind the net. He'll take the shot on Liut right there. Makes the shot. Liut makes the save. Now Carlisle coming in looking for a rebound. And there you see Crombie mixing it up with Carlisle. And Carlisle and Crombie will go each 2 minutes for roughing. As you see the captain of the Pittsburgh Penguins, Randy Carlisle.
Mike Crombie is a good penalty killer, but I'd have to say that St. Louis gets the better of that exchange.
No question. Still 1:33 to go in that minor penalty to St. Louis's Jerry Hart.
Still a 5-on-4 advantage for the Pittsburgh Penguins. 3-3 is the score. 1:32 to go in Jerry Hart's penalty. 7:26 to go in the second period. Score was tied 1-1 into the first. Gardner against Patey on the face-off. Gardner, Keogh, Lonsberry, Stackhouse, and Price. LaPointe for St. Louis. Hit by Lonsberry. Keogh in the corner. Back pass to Stackhouse. Goes in and shoots. It's high off the glass. Round the boards. Price keeps it in. Keogh in the corner. Checked by Ed Kia, who kicks it out. Klassen gets it to Patey. Patey, a good penalty killer, a good man with short-handed goals. He led the NHL with 8, but he gave it away. Lonsberry on a feed to Rick Keogh, poked away by Klassen, who clears it to center. Price fires back in, and the Blues clear it all the way down. LaPointe sending it all away.
Eddie Kia playing an excellent game defensively and offensively, getting that puck up and out of the St. Louis Blues zone.
Keogh comes in. Keogh's pass deflects off a stick into the corner. Kia overskates. Ed Kia taken away by Gardner, but he loses to Klassen, who clears all the way down. With 35 seconds to go on the penalty to Jerry Hart. 6.5 minutes to go in the second period. 3-3 the score. Pittsburgh and St. Louis. The series tied a game apiece. Penguins come up. Faubert feeds George Ferguson. Ferguson sends in. The puck in the corner. Played there by Bullard. He's hit. Ferguson goes in, digging for it. And the puck is frozen for a face-off with 19 seconds to go in the power play.
As we look at Joe Micheletti of the St. Louis Blues, out of the University of Minnesota, as he has 1 goal and 3 assists in the 2 previous preliminary games that were played for 4 points. Coming to the bench, and the St. Louis Blues making a line change. Malone will be at center for the Pittsburgh Penguins.
It's Mike Bullard, number 22. Braunscheitel picks up the puck and he carries. Braunscheitel fires all the way down. Mike Bullard, the rookie, who played 15 games early in the season, spent most of the year in juniors, but playing here in the Stanley Cup playoffs and played well in game 2. And right now working the power play. Teams are back at full strength. 5 aside. Braunscheitel to Dunlop. Dunlop lifts in, blocked by Faubert. And a whistle and a high stick is called. Bob Myers calling him tight once again. Saw something he didn't like, and a penalty called on George Ferguson of the Pittsburgh Penguins.
Ferguson, who has one of the goals for the Penguins.
St. Louis the man advantage. Fedorko on the faceoff with Shepard. It's out to center. Micheletti plays it there. Shepard on him. Micheletti works his way away from Shepard and feeds Mike Zook. Micheletti, number 12. To Bernie Fedorko. Right wing, across the line comes Curry. Curry setting up along the boards. Out to Micheletti. Throws it in front, score! A deflection in front. It looked to be Bernie Fedorko from Micheletti at the left point. And just like that, St. Louis has a 4-3 lead.
Power play goal by Bernie Fedorko as Joe Micheletti, and that's 5 minutes to go in this second period.
All the way down, Stackhouse winds it around. Curry and Micheletti getting the assists on the goal. Maxwell with a puck for St. Louis. They took advantage of the power play chance right away. Both times the Blues have scored quickly on their power play chances. Offside, Pittsburgh, 4:58 to go in the second period. Federico gets the goal, assisted by Curry and Micheletti at 14:38. Second period, 3 have been goals. Off the face-off in the Pittsburgh zone, Penguins have the puck. Stackhouse, number 3, sends to center. Malone throws it in, side of the net. Curry picks up the puck, checked by Schutt. Curry goes down, loose puck. Hart with a check in the corner. Hart goes down, Schutt centers back to Stackhouse. He feeds across, Lee throws it in front, but on top of it is Brian Maxwell, stopping play.
Penguins throwing the puck around real nicely as Brian Maxwell making an excellent save there.
Loose puck, Malone turns, Malone looks to get a shot off, it's taken away by the Blues. And they come up, this is Joe Micheletti, number 12, who fires in. Millen sticks it into the corner, Schutt plays it there, hit by Babbage. In comes Carlisle. They're both on top of Babbage, but the Blues have the puck. It's Jorgen Pettersson. Pettersson's pass is blocked as he's hit by Malone. Pettersson battling with Carlisle. Puck comes into Dunlop. Dunlop in front to Babbage. Save Millen. Loose puck. The scramble, and they're on top of it.
Babbage just unable to get too much wood on that one, as Pettersson, the young Swedish rookie, working that puck behind the Pittsburgh Penguin net, trying to get it out to Babbage. Babbage was all tied up. Babbage and Bernie Federico for the Blues.
Shot on goal is saved by Millen. Wound around by Carlisle. Loose in the corner. Bullard takes a hit there. Loose puck, caroms high. Knocked down by Carlisle behind the net. Dunlop on him. Up the middle it comes. Blocked in center. Blues take over. Micheletti sends it ahead to Pettersson. Pettersson poke checked away by Carlisle. Beat to Carlisle from Bullard. Carlisle has the puck. Drops it back for Baxter. In the corner it's by Ferguson behind the net. Shepard in the corner, checked there, and it's cleared out by the Blues. Oh, kept in by Baxter at the line. Baxter feeds Carlisle with a drive. Deflects on goal, save is made. Rebound Bullard, it's off a stick into the crowd.
Excellent save by Mike Liut on a deflection. We've had a lot of deflections here. 2 goals scored so far, or actually 3 goals, 4 goals, now that I'm thinking of.
I'm not sure that hit Ferguson. I think it might have hit Dunlop, who was trailing.
Well, Ferguson was the one that was drifting in. I think Carlisle was looking for him. And another deflection, and Liut made a big save, or whether he made the save or whether it just hit him.
That's
but
right.
Bullard had a second opportunity, but he put it in over the glass.
Shot by Johnson is blocked by Brownscheitel. Patey plays the puck to center. Ralph Klassen is there, but it's over the boards into the crowd. Stopping play with 3:11 to go in the second period. St. Louis Blues 4, Pittsburgh Penguins 3. The Blues have finished second overall in the National Hockey League. Penguins. Stackhouse sends it in deep. Key is after it with Risling. It's poked away from him. Chapman is there at the point. Johnson fires. It's blocked. Picked up by Brownscheitel. Brownscheitel with Risling on him gives it to Kia. Kia pokes it out to center. Patey takes a hit there, and they got something going right away. Shot on goal stopped by Liut, but right away in center.
Patey is one of them. We can't see who the Pittsburgh Penguin is. I believe it's number 2.
Pat Price.
Pat Price, as both of them got their sticks up awfully high. And Price and Patey going at it, and Patey here on top of Price, letting go with that left hand. You see the 2 linesmen in there breaking it up. As that all started, that center ice with Price and Patey colliding. Both got their sticks up high, and Price, I believe, dropped his gloves first, and then Patey reciprocated, and they really nothing big developing. No solid punches thrown, but both will go to the penalty box. Pat Price and the normally very quiet Larry Patey. He's usually out there killing penalties.
That's right. In the second period, St. Louis Blues leading it 4-3.
Sam, it's amazing how many goals have been scored on deflections and on shots thrown out from behind the net and deflected into the net. Klassen's goal, Ferguson's goal, Babbage on a deflection, and Bernie Federico with that 4th Blues goal, a deflection on that shot from Joe Micheletti. That came at 14:38 of this second period. That's where we stand with 2:51 to go from Pittsburgh. The Blues 4 and the Penguins 3.
Team skating 5 aside. It's Ralph Klassen on the face-off for St. Louis against Mike Bullard, rather against Greg Malone. Cleared out to center. Stackhouse sends it back. Penguins are offside. 2:44 to go. It was 1-1 end of 1. St. Louis took the lead at 6:36 of the second period. Ralph Klassen from Chapman and LaPointe. Then Pittsburgh tied it on a goal by George Ferguson at 8:57 from Bullard and Price. Then a minute 1 second later at 9:58, Babbage from Kia and Brownscheitel made it 3-2 St. Louis. 33 seconds later, it was Mark Johnson from Carlisle and Risling that tied at 3-3, and then at 14:38 Federico from Micheletti and Curry. And that's how we stand. That was at 14:38. Penguins come up. Lee down the right side fires in. In the corner, Federico plays the puck, winds it around. On the near side, it's Sutter getting it out to center ice. He's tied up by Stackhouse, but Federico carries. Federico goes in. Federico on the corner. Centers in front. Sutter was tied up. Back to Maxwell at the point. Right side to Hart, who fires in deep. Deflection. Saved by Millen. He holds on. 2:03 to go in this second period. St. Louis in the championship take on the Washington Diplomats live 7:30 Eastern, 4:30 Pacific, Saturday, April 18th on ESPN, your total sports network. Penguins come in deep. Bullard is tied up. Loose puck behind the goal. Maxwell and Bullard. Maxwell through a left hand. Penalty upcoming. And Maxwell wants to get Bullard to go off with him. Myers had called Maxwell for a penalty. And Maxwell threw a left hand at Bullard.
And Bullard does the right thing. He gets out of there. Now we'll have to see whether Myers gives Bullard the penalty. The initial infraction was on Maxwell, and he threw a left hand at Bullard, and he wanted to go with Bullard, but Bullard backed out of there. And we'll have to see what Myers calls on this. I believe that Maxwell will be the only one to go to the penalty box on this one, as here's Maxwell. Well, he's jawing off pretty good. Well, look at the replay. You see Shepard and Bullard in on top of Maxwell. Now look for that left hand right there. A left hand on the side of the helmet of Mike Bullard. And Maxwell wants to go at Bullard. You'll see Bullard pull out of there. Now Bullard will get out. Here he goes, wisely avoiding a possibly penalty and creating a power play opportunity for the Penguins with a face-off deep to the right of Mike Liut in the St. Louis Blue Skull. 1:49 to go in period 2. Maxwell for roughing.
Penguins with a chance to tie it up. Skating 5-on-4. They win the face-off. Save Liut. Off the shot by Paul Gardner. Will bring up another face-off. Penguins end out Gardner, Keogh, who've had great seasons offensively. Lonsberry up front. Carlisle and Faubert on the points. Klassen wins the draw. It's in the corner. Crombeen winds it around. It's played back into the corner. Battle is on there. Up the boards, kept in by Faubert. It's by Lonsberry. Keogh goes into the corner, pokes it ahead. Carlisle tries to keep in, checked by Klassen. In comes Gardner. Gardner pokes at it. Keogh's there and clears all the way down.
What a game he's having, Eddie Keogh. St. Louis, one of the better penalty killers in the National Hockey League.
Faubert drops it for Randy Carlisle with 1:15 to go in the period. If the Penguins do not score the remaining time, the penalty will carry over in the third period. Gardner with a feed for Keogh, fanned on the shot. Carlisle in deep for Gardner. It's by him. Comes into the near corner. Lonsberry pokes it the other way. Less than a minute to go in the period. Keogh checks Keogh. Loose puck. Rick Keogh has it. Ed Keogh's stick is broken. He gets another stick from a teammate. Klassen playing without a stick. Keogh has the puck in the corner. Keogh behind the net. Keogh comes out and throws it across the slot. Drive by Faubert. Save Liut. Carlisle the rebound. Stopped by Liut.
2 saves by Mike Liut. As Liut standing up big, as Ed Keogh had lost his stick for Klassen. It gave Eddie.
Number 12 against Blake Dunlop. Faubert from the point. Drives it, hit the side of the net. Played by Shutt in the corner. Shutt gives it to Malone. Malone comes out and throws it through the crease. And it's picked up by Lee. Lee sends it back to Carlisle. Carlisle to Lee, to Malone. Malone looking for a shot. Turns back to Carlisle. Carlisle winds up, fakes, gives it to Lee for the shot that's blocked by Jerry Hart. Lee back to Carlisle, and it's off the stick of Faubert and out to center. 7 seconds to go in the period. Carlisle across the line. Carlisle, the drive deflects off a stick wide. Picked up by Lee, centers it, blocked by LaPointe as the period comes to an end. And the team, this could be dangerous. Let's watch out now. Bob Myers had called a penalty. Here comes something going.
Peter Lee, I think, did something, and he will be penalized. I have no idea what started that, but we'll stay with us. Peter Lee is somehow involved in all this.
This is how that melee started in Los Angeles between the Rangers and the Kings. Right at the end of the period, instead of the team skating off the ice, something got going and they started to come together. And there's Maxwell in the middle again.
Well, the only 2 people that have left the ice are the 2 goaltenders. Millen has gone to the dressing room, and Liut has gone to the dressing room. They don't want any part of this. They just want to sit down. But I think Peter Lee was involved in that. Sam, what exactly happened? It happened after the buzzard went to end the second period.
I think Myers had called a penalty right before that, and then something started going. Myers, now the teams come apart and they start to head off. So fortunately things quiet down, but at the end of 2 periods, we have the St. Louis Blues leading the Pittsburgh Penguins 4-3, a wild second period. It opened up a bit. It was 1-1 at the end of 1, but the Blues able to take advantage of a couple of power play opportunities, came up with 2 big power play goals, and one by Bernie Federko at 14:38 gave them the lead. We'll be back at the Pittsburgh Civic Arena in just a moment. Second one, scored by Federko, came 23 seconds after a penalty to Ferguson. Team skating 4 aside, and Pittsburgh trailing St. Louis 4-3. Third period underway. Penguins have the puck. Shepard carrying across. Shepard going in. Checked by Lapointe. Sends all the way back as Maxwell returns, and the Blues have the man advantage. 1:45 to go on that man advantage. Wound around the boards. Picked up nicely by Shepard. Shepard checked along the boards by Zook. Fires it all the way down. St. Louis Blues and the Pittsburgh Penguins. Blues leading at 4-3. Blues won the first game of the series 4-2. Pittsburgh won game 2 6-4. In the corner, centering pass by Sutter is blocked. Loose puck. Shepard lost it. Here's a shot that goes wide. Picked up by Stackhouse. Tries to clear. Gets it up to Lonsberry, and he carries out. Lonsberry fires across. Micheletti is there for St. Louis. Blues with a power play advantage. 1 minute to go on that man advantage. Peter Lee is off for slashing. Micheletti sends it ahead. Federko fires back. Mike Zook carries, number 21, fires it into the corner. Federko is there. Checked by Stackhouse. Falls down. Lonsberry clears the puck.
And Randy Carlyle once again doing a good job. He seems to be on the ice most of the evening. A lot of stamina for Randy Carlyle.
It's a lot of ice time. Tony Curry comes down, beats Baxter. Curry pulls up, then loses to Faubert. Faubert sends it up, recaptured. Zook at the point, sends it across. Micheletti with a puck, avoids Ferguson, goes in and shoots, hit the post. It's behind Millen, he falls on top. Micheletti had Millen beaten, but it hit the post.
An excellent play by Micheletti on the left point for the St. Louis Blues as he beat George Ferguson. Ferguson, instead of going in and playing the body on Micheletti, waves his stick at him. Here we'll see Micheletti beating Ferguson. Here's Micheletti coming in, teeing up the shot. Now he'll let it go. Here he goes with a slap shot. He actually beats Millen. Here's the shot. The puck hits the post flush, dead on, comes right back, straight out, hits Millen in the skate. Millen has no idea where the puck is. And finally, the Pittsburgh Penguins are able to cover. 20 seconds to go in the slashing penalty to the Pittsburgh's Peter Lee. A close call for the Pittsburgh Penguins.
Millen had no idea. Dunlop against Shepard on the face-off as the Blues look to open up their lead. It's 4-3 right now. Hard check on Carlyle. Centering pass for Babbage, broken up by Ferguson. Kept in by Lapointe. On the boards. Blues have it, send in deep. Babbage on the right side. Back pass broken up by Shepard all the way down. That'll do it for the penalty to Peter Lee. Teams are back at full strength. 17:55 to go in regulation time. Kept in by the Penguins. Micheletti has the puck for St. Louis. Out of the zone to Babbage. Babbage's feet off the stick. Carlyle breaks it up. Babbage comes back. Babbage, draw pass to Kia. Kia carries up. Crowd comes alive here at the Pittsburgh Civic Arena. Kia sends it in. Behind the goal, Rod Schutt for Pittsburgh. Winds it around, it's by Keogh, kept in. Shot from the point, knocked down in front, and played by Baxter. Baxter gets it up for Peter Lee in center. Lee fires it in. After the puck, Schutt and Kia. Kia tries to play it around. Kia goes down, Lapointe winds it around. Pettersson is there, Dunlop drops it for Pettersson who carries. Right wing feed for Babbage, broken up nicely by Faubert. His pass blocked by Dunlop. Stackhouse feeds the right side of Peter Lee. Lapointe sends back the other way. Blues with the puck. It's Ed Kia carrying. He loses on a check from behind. And now the Penguins lose it. LaPointe sends it back in. Blues change. And the Penguins have the puck. On Stackhouse up the right side for Peter Lee, being checked by Ralph Klassen. Mario Faubert, number 5, up to Schutt. Schutt clears the zone, but Jerry Hart is there. Short. It's taken away by Schutt, who goes in, and it's blocked by Maxwell, but the Penguins were offside. 16:32 to go, third period. St. Louis 4, Pittsburgh 3. We'll be back. Ready to take the face-off against Larry Patey. Penguins in control. They trail by a goal. To send it in, Jack Brownshottle, number 16, leaves it in the corner for Kia. Up the boards, Baxter tries to keep in, but Patey cleared the zone. Carlisle has the puck. Lost it. Kia sends ahead. Here's a breakaway. In goes Chapman. No! It's cleared. A save by Millen. It looked like he had him beaten. Millen somehow made the save.
He did have him beat, Sam, but he put it right through out the other side. He had the whole net to shoot at, and he shot it out behind Millen and missed the net.
Here's Patey going in. Patey with a puck. Patey, a shot. It's blocked. Loose. Millen clears it into the corner. Lunsberry sends it up the board. Loose puck. Battle for it. Blues keep it in. Backhanded in deep by Brownshottle to Chapman. He centers in front, and a save by Millen. Another beauty by Greg Millen, and it's cleared by the Penguins all the way down. This will be an icing just to get him out of trouble. Greg Millen with 2 great saves to keep the Penguins in this game.
And Millen, well, that won by Chapman. Chapman, they had a 2-on-0 break as Randy Carlisle makes a poor clearing pass of it and knocked the puck wide. 15.5 minutes to go in period 3. The Blues 4 and the Penguins 3.
LaPointe shooting. It's blocked by Bullard. Bullard breaks out. Mike Bullard, he's being hooked, and LaPointe's going to go. Shot by Shepard is blocked, and the Penguins will have a man advantage. 15-16 to go, third period. St. Louis 4, Pittsburgh 3. We'll be back in a moment.
For the Pittsburgh Penguins on a 2-on-1, Rick LaPointe will hook him. Here he gets the stick underneath the arm of Mike Bullard, and referee Bob Myers signaling a 2-minute hooking penalty. There you see the penalty right there. LaPointe from the back, pulling back Mike Bullard. And the Pittsburgh Penguins will have a power play opportunity and go for the equalizer with 15-16 to go in period 3. The Blues 4 and the Penguins 3.
All the way down, Millen stops the puck, leaves it for Carlisle, checked from behind by Ralph Klassen. Carlisle ties up Klassen, gets to the puck and sends out Greg Shepard. Back pass to Carlisle, who sets it up. Faubert carries. Faubert with a drop to George Ferguson. Ferguson moving in, feeds Carlisle. In front, score! A deflection in front by Peter Lee, or by Greg Shepard. And that ties it at 4-4. A power play goal just 24 seconds after the penalty to Rick LaPointe. And the Penguins have tied it up.
Excellent play by George Ferguson and Randy Carlisle combining with Greg Shepard to put the Penguins back in a tie at 4. Here was Faubert, starts it all off, throws the puck over to Ferguson. Now you'll see Ferguson coming across from that puck. He's looking for Carlisle, dumps it back to Carlisle. Now Carlisle looks, and there's Shepard to the right of your screen on the deflection. Greg Shepard getting the power play goal. And we're tied at 4 with 14.5 minutes to go in period 3.
And the crowd has come alive. Micheletti being chased by Ferguson gives it to LaPointe. LaPointe clears the zone. Stackhouse after it. Dunlop after him. Stackhouse throws it off the boards. Ferguson picks it up. Ferguson on the fly. Ferguson hit by Micheletti, and the puck cleared by LaPointe. Kept in by Pat Price. Stopped behind the net by Liut. Up the boards. And out of the zone come the Blues. Pass broken up nicely by Rick Keogh. This is Blake Dunlop, chased by Mark Johnson. Dunlop checked by Keogh, lifts it in. 4-4 the score. This series tied a game apiece. Big third game. Keogh chased by Pedersen. Fedorko brings it back for St. Louis. Going in on Carlisle, lost control, and Millen sticks it aside. Sent in behind the net. Taken off the ledge by Carlisle. Carlisle sends it up the boards. And now it's Paul Baxter carrying. Baxter Baxter feeding the right side, too far for Keogh. Maxwell is in there. Back into the corner. Brian Sutter has it for St. Louis. Over skates. Keogh has the puck in front. Johnson fan. Big setup from Keogh to Johnson.
Johnson, that puck went between his legs. He was wide open for that minute. Keogh trying to find Johnson's stick. It went between Johnson's legs and out of the St. Louis Blues zone.
Jerry Hart takes over for St. Louis. 4-4 the score. Back pass to Brian Maxwell. Maxwell feeds the left side. And into the zone come the Blues. Carlisle has the puck. Wraps it around and out of the zone it comes. Played by Ed Kia. Talk about a lot of ice time. Kia has seen that tonight. Blues are going to be offside. 12:53 to go in this third period. The score remains 4-4. A big power play goal by Greg Shepard, set up by Randy Carlisle.
Carlisle from Randy Carlisle and George Ferguson. That coming at 5:08 of the third period.
Randy Carlisle with 2 assists in this game for Pittsburgh. Greg Malone sends it off the boards, out to center. Lee breaking down, broken up by Kia at the line. Good play once again. Patey comes back. Patey, the drive goes wide. Millen plays the puck. Sends it up the boards, off the skate of Peter Lee, and the Penguins clear the zone. Kia is back for it for St. Louis, takes it off Liut's stick. Kia comes up, being chased by Rod Schutt. Out of the zone come the Blues. Patey comes across. Patey in against Stackhouse, and the pass is a giveaway to Pat Price. Back come the Penguins. Peter Lee, number 10. Lee carries, drops it for Price. Price in front for Malone, just a little too far. Schutt was tied up. Lee keeps it in for Pittsburgh. Lee off the boards. Sent in deep by Schutt. Kia plays the puck. Around for Braunscheitel. And he sends it up to Klassen. Feed on the right side. Dunlop going in. He shoots. It's wide. As Millen came out to cut down the angle. They caroms all the way down. Kia has the puck for St. Louis. 4-4 the score. 11:40 to go, third period. You're watching it on ESPN as Blues come across. Henderson shot, save. Millen, he got a piece. It's behind the net. Carlisle double team, sends it up the boards. Kept in there by the Blues. Dunlop centering pass for Pedersen. Carlisle breaks it up. Loose puck in front. Babbage is after it. Carlisle gets it out of danger. Baxter clears the zone. Bullard racing down against Micheletti. Bullard goes in. He shoots off the screen, and Micheletti got a piece of it. It's in behind the net. Micheletti takes a check from Shepard. They both go down. Bullard pokes the puck away. And now it's underneath. And the puck is frozen. 11:04 to go. Third period. Score time 4-4. We'll be back in just a moment. It is a packed house at the Pittsburgh Civic Arena. And they have come alive here. The Penguins have tied it up. Boy, I tell you, if this doesn't stir a team on, I don't know that anything will. A standing ovation for the Penguins.
Well, this is quite a sports town, Pittsburgh, a city of winners. Now they love their Penguins. They've been fighting back. For Shepard getting that power play goal to tie things up.
It's a shot by Carlisle and a save by Liut. Ed Kia has the puck. Kia checked along the board by Rick Keogh. But the Blues able to come out. This is Bernie Fedorko, number 24, sending it in deep into the corner. Millen plays it behind the net to Baxter up the near side to Lonsberry. Sends to Johnson down the right side for Keogh, broken up by Braunscheitel. Keogh gets it in deep. Played by Ed Kia. Up the boards. Blues can't clear. Carlisle with a feed and a great defensive play by Braunscheitel, diving, poking it away from Rick Keogh, and into the crowd stopping play.
Ed Kia getting Pittsburgh has two, and we're winding down to 10.5 minutes in this third period. This is not a good time to take a penalty. With all these power play goals that have been going in tonight, the crowd showing their enthusiasm, urging their Pittsburgh Penguins on.
Off the face-off, Maxwell clears it aside, kept in by Schutt, feeds it in deep. The centering pass blocked by Maxwell. Patey sends it up the boards for Klassen, and Klassen clears it all the way down. This will be an icing on the St. Louis Blues. They'll bring the face-off all the way back. 10-12 to go in this third period. 4-4 the score. Greg Shepard power play goal at 5:08, which occurred just 24 seconds after Rick LaPointe had gone off for hooking. Shepard from Carlisle and Ferguson. And we have a 4-4 game. It was 1-1 at the end of the first. St. Louis led 4-3 at the end of the second. And 4-4 is the score right now. Game 3 of this best-of-5 series, tied 1 game apiece. Hart, number 2 for St. Louis. Avoid Schutt. Gets it up the boards. And it's picked up by Blair Chapman. Chapman feeds Patey. Patey fires in. Millen plays the weird carom and just decides to hold on for another face-off.
Sam the ball back and clear it. As we had a little pushing and shoving in front of the Pittsburgh Penguin net. Nothing resulting from that. 9:54 to go in period 3. And overtime suddenly entering the picture.
Don't forget, tomorrow night, Sunday night, we'll be right back here at the Pittsburgh Civic Arena to Stanley Cup games. 9:54 to go in this third period. Bullard off the face-off wins it, gets it to Baxter. Baxter carries up, pokes it ahead, but it's over the boards into the crowd, stopping play. Up
8.5 straight hours of the National Football League draft. That's April 28th, right here on ESPN.
Babbage a drive, legs, save Millen, a great one. In the corner, Bullard lifts it clear, knocked down at the point by Micheletti. In deep, it's Bullard again in the corner. The rookie clears it out. Played in center by LaPointe, fires it back in. No, it's over the boards into the crowd. 9:31 to go. The clock winding down slowly.
On their first 2 games of this preliminary series. Very, very interesting playoffs in the National Hockey League this year.
Loose puck in center ice. Blues come in. Zook overskated. And Carlisle clears his own. Big break. Looked like a 2-on-1 developing for St. Louis. The puck is poked over the boards into the official scorer's box. 9:18 to go. Johnson against Klassen. Penguins have the puck. Carlisle. Johnson clears the zone. Puck played by Jack Brownscheitel, number 16. Zook pokes it ahead. Klassen looking for a break. Klassen going in. Klassen the shot, a save, Millen. Oh, with 9 minutes to go in this third period. The score remains 4-4. A great save by Greg Millen.
Actually, Ralph Klassen commits himself too early on this play. He's in on a breakaway on Greg Millen. Watch, he'll commit himself way too early as the Pittsburgh Penguins here lose the puck. Here comes Klassen. Now watch him. He'll make that sweep much too early. Here he's starting to make the sweep. Now Millen knows exactly what he's going to do. Here he's going on his backhand right here. Millen knows he's going to deke him. So Millen just goes with the flow, goes with Klassen, slides out, and makes the save on Ralph Klassen. Exactly 9 minutes to go in the third period.
Price for Pittsburgh has the puck, winds it around. Keogh is checked along the boards. Can't get it out. Patey takes it away and shoots. Save Millen. Rebound along the boards. Penguins come up. Lonsberry clears the zone. He's checked by Klassen. Johnson sends it in. Kia sends it out. Price has the puck for Pittsburgh. 4-4 the score. Blues have had a couple of breakaways here in the third period, and Millen has been able to stop them. Chapman once, and now Klassen. In behind the goal. Klassen, Kia, Stackhouse, Johnson, they're all there. It's wound around the boards. And out of the zone it comes. Patey is back for it for St. Louis. 8:20 to go, third period. 4-4 the score. Brownscheitel cleared the zone. Keogh, Rick Keogh, number 17, has the puck. 55-goal scorer. Goes in. Keogh splits through. He's pulled down. No call. And the puck is held by Liut. 8:05 to go, third period. 4-4 the score. We'll be back in a moment. Pittsburgh Penguins, St. Louis Blues, 4-4. And the crowd alive here at the Civic Arena. Sam Rosen with Pete Stemkowski. We will be right back here tomorrow night for Game 4. Blues have the puck. It's Brian Maxwell, number 4, sending it ahead off the skate of Tony Curry. Pass broken up, sent back the other way by Faubert. Jerry Hart plays it. Curry pokes it ahead. Carlisle stops it. Back the other way it goes. Jerry Hart for St. Louis. Back and forth they go. Curry pokes it out of the zone. Fedorko takes a hit from Carlisle. Loose puck. Carlisle sends it right to Brian Sutter. Sutter sends it in. Millen plays the puck. Around the boards. Carlisle in the corner with Curry. Blues have it. Fedorko centering pass. Penguins break it up. Schutt comes out. Left wing to Greg Malone. He's bumped along the boards, and Maxwell takes it away. Winds it around for Sutter. Sutter back to Maxwell. Now Hart is there. Up the boards. Played by Curry. Fires rink wide. This is Sutter down the left side against Mario Colbert. Tries to break inside. Colbert takes him out. Federico loses the puck to Carlisle. Up the boards to Lee. Takes a check from Sutter. Malone pokes it ahead to Lee. And Lee comes back for Pittsburgh. Lee sends it in. Under 7 minutes to go, third period. Loose puck when the Blues come up. Federico carries. He sends it in. The Blues change. Millen stops the puck for Pat Price. Price to Ferguson. Ferguson on the right. Ferguson goes in. Gets by LaPointe. Centering pass is blocked. It's loose in front. Liut's got it.
George Ferguson showing some excellent speed going down that right wing. Actually beat the St. Louis Blue defenseman and centered it out front. It hit a stick in front of the net and flew high in the air. And Mike Liut was able to cover on the play. And George Ferguson, that goal coming at 5:08.
We've had only one overtime game in the preliminary round thus far. That was in game 1 between Vancouver and Buffalo, which Buffalo won 3-2. Right now, we're looking that way. Across the line, offside St. Louis. A correction, I stand corrected, Minnesota. And Boston played in overtime in their first game. Minnesota won that one 5-4. So we've had 2 overtime games thus far in the preliminary round. Right now we're 4-4 with 6:22 to go. Mike Bullard against Blake Dunlop on the faceoff. Puck sent into the Pittsburgh end. And back out the other way it comes. Babbage fires it right back in. Price blocks it, comes up. Beats Ferguson. There he goes again. George on the fly. In against LaPointe. Ferguson checked by LaPointe. Gets around him. Ferguson looking in front. Back pass for Price was broken up. Back pass to Shepard. Shot in front is blocked, loose, and the Blues clear it out all the way down. Out comes Millen to beat Babbage to it, and Millen holds the puck. Quick whistle by Bob Myers. 5:52 to go, third period. 4-4 the score. We'll be back in just a moment. 5:52 to go, third period. Face off in the Pittsburgh end. Beatty lost the draw to Mark Johnson. This is Carlisle with a puck. Sends it ahead for Lonsberry. Lost it. Loose puck. And it's still loose in the Pittsburgh end. And now Lonsberry comes out. Ross Lonsberry down the left side. Loses to Kia. Puck is loose in the St. Louis end. Beatty clears it out for Klassen. Klassen lost control momentarily. Brownscheitel lifts it in. It's gloved by Millen. Leaves it for Paul Baxter. Baxter number 4. Met by Beatty. Loose puck. Carlisle is there. Checked by Chapman. Loose puck is cleared into the corner by Johnson. Lonsberry tries to clear the zone and does. And the Blues go back for it. Ralph Klassen, number 28. Klassen circling in his own end. Goes behind the net with Mark Johnson on him and Keogh. 2 men going in deep for Pittsburgh. Now the Blues come up. Brownscheitel carries. Brownscheitel feed in deep. Going after it is Federico. Fires on goal. Late save by Millen. And back comes Mark Johnson for Pittsburgh. Johnson across the line against Hart. Johnson the shot way wide. Brian Sutter up the far side. Sends it back the other way to Jerry Hart. 4:45 to go, third period, 4-4 the score. Brian Sutter in center. Drops it for Brownscheitel. He fires in. Loose puck in the corner. Lee pokes it up the boards. Lee gets it ahead, and Malone is out in center. Malone with Shutt. Malone across the line. In deep. Stick to side by Liut. He covers up.
Sam, these 2 teams haven't let up one bit. You've got to remember, this is their 3rd game in 4 nights, and they're going all out, up and down the ice. Clubs are skating. The Penguins are sending 2 men in, and that 3rd man is peeling off and picking up a winger. They're not taking any chances on getting 3 men caught in deep. The face-off to the right of the St. Louis Blues, Mike Liut, shots on goal. The Blues have 30. And the Penguins have 26. We're tied at 4 with 4:27 to go in this third period.
Price has the puck, skates in, fires it, blocked, loose in the slot, shut a shot, save Liut, he's got it and holds. 4:19 to go. And Mike Liut not being careless, holding on.
The Blue defense clearing out the Penguins from out in front of Mike Liut. Their defenseman Jerry Hart back there, that experience so valuable in these playoffs, clearing the front so that Liut has a clear look at any of the shots coming through from the point.
Puck loose in the circle and kicked out, and the Blues come up. Sutter gives it to Curry. Curry, number 15 on the off wing, going in against Stackhouse, gets around him, centers back, Fedorko scores! And the Blues lead it 5-4. Tony Curry setting up Bernie Fedorko, and the Blues have a 5-4 lead.
Bernie Fedorko coming in, that man in the slot, an excellent play by Curry, going around Stackhouse, twisting him in and turning him around. And we'll look at this again. Here you'll see Curry coming down. He's one-on-one on Stackhouse. Here he goes. He'll take Stackhouse to the outside. Now he's looking. You'll see him look back. Here comes Fedorko coming in late. Fedorko lets it go. Millen is partially screened on the play. And there's the puck behind Greg Millen. And the St. Louis Blues, on a goal by Bernie Fedorko, take a 5-4 lead with 4 minutes to go in this third period.
Bernie Fedorko, the man who led the Blues in scoring this season with 104 points. Blues put some more pressure on. Bullard has the puck for Pittsburgh. 3:50 to go. 5-4, St. Louis leading it. Bullard on the rush. Bullard goes in and shoots wide. Ferguson on the far side. Checked along the boards. Double teamed. It's worked free by the Blues. Pedersen worked it free to Dunlop. Now Baxter has it for Pittsburgh. Feeds Shepard, who comes back in. Poke checked away. Shepard sends it in deep into the corner. Ferguson tries to tie it up with Lapointe. Worked free by Shepard. Shepard behind the net, checked by Micheletti. Dunlop has the puck. Tries to clear. Baxter keeps it in. Baxter the drive. It's deflected in front into the corner. Bullard digging for it. It's worked free. Loose puck sent up the boards by Lapointe. Carlisle tries to keep it in. Babbage couldn't clear it. Kept in by Shepard. Loose puck. Bullard being held by Lapointe. Goes down. Bullard waves a stick at Lapointe. The puck is frozen. Bob Myers, no call.
Sam, that was pretty, it was pretty obvious. Bullard was being interfered by Rick Lapointe in front of the St. Louis Blues net. Lapointe only concentrating on Bullard, grabbed him to the arm and threw him down to the ice. But Bob Myers, well, apparently he didn't want to call it, or apparently he didn't see it. As Penguins 4.
Time winding down. It'll be getting close to time for Greg Millen to look to head for the bench for an extra skater. St. Louis leading 5-4, hoping to take a 2-1 lead in this series. It's kicked all the way down. Race for the puck is on. Icing the call against St. Louis. 2:53 to go in his third period.
Well, Curry went wide. He's got a lot of speed. Stackhouse, instead of getting that stick between Curry's legs and taking out the forward, let him beat him on the outside. He threw it back to Fedorko. Fedorko, who had Millen partially screened, put it in behind Millen. And that's where we stand at 5-4. 2.5 to go in this third period.
And we've got something going. Gardner is being sent off. 2 men will go off. Brownshottle and Gardner being sent off. Bob Myers, the referee, detecting something going back in the St. Louis end. His play had gone out to center ice.
And there's other series that are winding down also. Well, hopefully we'll get to them. 2:35 to go in this third period.
Blues leading at 5-4. Team skating 4 aside. Blues have the puck, carried across by Micheletti. Gives it up. Stackhouse has it for Pittsburgh. Stackhouse up the boards for Malone. It's by him. Picked up by Pat Price. Gives it to Schutt. Schutt met by Kia, and the Penguins are offside with 2:17 to go. And face-off against Fedorko. Fedorko with a tie-breaking goal. Lapointe stops it. Sends it off the boards. It hit Bob Myers. It caroms out to center. And the puck is frozen along the boards for a face-off. 2:06 to go in this third period.
The Islanders are advancing. They have beaten the Toronto Maple Leafs, and they win that best-of-5 preliminary 3-0.
Greg Shepard's power play goal at 5:08 of this period tied it at 4-4. Fedorko puts St. Louis back in the lead. Fedorko takes the puck away. Loose puck kept in by Schutt. Schutt winds and drives. Save Liut. Rebound loose. Backhander. Save. Rebound. Is another save. Made hit the crossbar. And it's cleared all the way down. It looked like the Penguins had an empty net. Millen puts it behind his net. Loose puck picked up by Sutter in front. A shot is a save. Fedorko looking for another goal. Millen covers up at the side of the net. End-to-end action. It looked like the Penguins had the game-tying goal. A wide-open net, but I think that second shot hit the crossbar.
Well, Sam, the Pittsburgh Penguins are going down to the St. Louis goal and asking the goal judge that may have hit underneath, inside, and comes straight out. I mean, that can happen. That happens so quickly. Hopefully we'll be able to get a replay on it. I don't know whether we will or not, but the Penguins had two excellent chances there. Liut made the save on the first one. He was down on the Pittsburgh Penguin player trying to lift it over a fallen Michael Liut. We'll look at it again. Here's the shot from the point. And here's Liut will make the first save. He has trouble here. The rebound comes right out. Now you'll see the puck come out to the left of your screen here. And now here's one shot. Liut will make the save on this one. Here's the save. Now they'll get the puck out. Look, see if it goes in. Crossbar or inside. Here's the shot right there. You see it?
Crossbar.
Hits the crossbar, comes straight out. And a close call for the St. Louis Blues. 1:29 to go. The Blues 5 and the Penguins 4.
Carlisle sending out to center. It's broken up there. 1:23 to go. Blues have the puck and a 5-4 lead as they look to take a 2-1 lead in this series. Carlisle takes it away. Millen trying to get out of the net. Kia breaks up the play. It's a 2-on-1 for the Blues. Kia goes in. Kia shoots, save Millen. Rebound kicked in front. It goes in. It's waved off. It was kicked in. It was kicked in. No goal. Bob Myers, the referee, waving it off right away.
Ed Kia taking the shot on goal, and the St. Louis Blue player, I believe Larry Payday, coming in late. Here you'll see Kia letting it go. Letting the shot go. Here Millen will make the save. The puck will drop to his right. And the Blue player, Larry Payday, coming in here. Now, does he kick it? Does he kick it? Or is it deflected off his skate into the net? Bob Myers apparently thinks that it was kicked in. And this allows the goal. There you see Bob Myers waving it off with his hands. And not allowing that score by the St. Louis Blues, claiming it was kicked in. 1:06 to go. Bernie Federkel's goal at 15:54 of this third period is the difference. The Blues 5 and the Penguins 4.
Team skating 4 aside, another 20 seconds to go on those double penalties. Puck picked up there by Kia, sends it in. What a game Ed Kia has played for the St. Louis Blues. Carlisle has the puck for Pittsburgh. Less than a minute to go in this third period. Colbert with a puck. Penguins down a goal. Sent to center and sent all the way in. Millen heads for the bench. The Pittsburgh goal is empty. Liu tries to clear the zone. It's kept in by Rick Keogh. He's checked hard by Klassen, sends it in deep. Kia tries to clear, cannot. Keogh goes in, stopped by Payday. Backhander shot goes wide by Schutt. Wraparound try. It's save made by Liu to caroms over the net. Brown shuttles behind the net. Battle is on. Bullard pokes it free. 20 seconds to go. Bullard, back pass to Carlisle. Shot, blocked by Payday. Carlisle battling along the boards with Payday. Carlisle trying to keep it in the zone. Faubert pokes it ahead. 10 seconds to go in the game. Loose puck in center ice. Picked up by Faubert. 5 seconds to go in the game. Faubert is hooked by Payday. Loose puck. 2 seconds left. And that will do it. The game is over. The St. Louis Blues have defeated the Pittsburgh Penguins by the score of 5-4. And they take a 2-1 lead in this best-of-5 series.
An excellent play. Sam at the end. Randy Carlisle letting the shot go, or wanting to let the shot go from the point. Larry Payday, an excellent defensive play, comes sliding out and blocked that shot. And the St. Louis Blues were able to dump the puck out of their own side. A great hockey game. It's a shame that somebody had to lose this game. The Penguins gave it everything they had, but they were short. Federko at 15:54 to make it 5-4. We'll be back